Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday, February 1st meeting of the Town Board here in Penfield. I'd like to call this meeting to order. So I'd like to see if the Penfield High School students that are here tonight, if you'd like to join us in the Pledge of Allegiance and lead us. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Cindy is absent. Drawe?
Here.
Kohl?
Here.
Lee?
Here.
Ockenden?
Here.
Thank you. Next order of business is communications and announcements. I shall ask our town clerk, Amy Steckloff, any communications this evening?
Only that I will be out of town for a week, and so if you need to reach out to me, I will be answering emails, and I will be answering texts.
Thank you.
Otherwise, contact my staff.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ockenden, any announcements?
Yes, thank you. I do have two brief ones. Our ongoing winter reminder. Winter parking rules are still in effect and have been from November 15th, and they will continue on to April 1st, and they're in effect from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. During these hours, on-street parking is not permitted to ensure that our snowplows can clear the roads effectively. To learn more about the winter parking rules, you can visit our town website at www.penfield.org/snow. We appreciate everyone's cooperation, and thank you for helping us keep our roads safe and clear this winter season. And then secondly, just a reminder that our town offices will be closed on February 20th, Monday, February 20th. It's President's Day, a day to honor the birthdays of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. In observance of that special day, all offices will be closed with one exception. The Penfield Public Library will still be open during its normal business hours, so feel free to stop by and check out a book or two if you're looking for something to do on President's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Kohl.
I have 3 announcements, recreation related. Volunteers are needed at the DEER program, the Daytime Education at Recreation. They need presenters. If you have a topic of interest that you would like to share and are available during the day, we encourage you to get in touch. We're in need of a wide range of classes, from one-day programs to semester-long classes. To volunteer, or if you have any questions, contact Pam Geraci at Recreation Office, 585-340-8655. My second announcement is the Family Winter Night Out. It is going to be on Friday, March 10th from 6 to 8. Gather your family and friends for a night of winter fun. The town of Penfield is proud to present the 3rd annual Family Winter Out on Friday, March 10th at Harris Whalen Park, Sledding Hill. Enjoy an evening of sledding, moonlight hike with the Penfield Trails Committee, taste treats with the local food trucks, music, and games. This is a perfect chance to embrace the winter weather and create unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Don't forget to dress warmly and bring your sleds. We can't wait to see you there for a night of adventure and enjoyment. Now, this, to be noted, is this event was initially scheduled for Friday, February 3rd, this Friday, but it's been rescheduled to March 10th from 6 to 8. You know, Friday's supposed to be really, really cold, and nobody wants to go out on that sledding hill Friday night, but March 10th, it should be good, so mark your calendars. And my third announcement is about the Town of Penfield's annual Memorial Day essay contest. Attention all teachers and students of Penfield. It's time to start writing for the Town of Penfield's annual Memorial Day essay contest. This year's theme is My Pledge to Our Veterans, and is open to all students in grades 6 to 8 who attend schools in Penfield or are residents of Penfield. To participate, submit your essay along with a submission form to the Town of Penfield by Friday, May 5th. The top 3 entries will receive cash awards, with the first being $175, second $125, and third $100. To be eligible for the prize, winners must attend the Town of Penfield's Memorial Day ceremony on May 29th. For more information and entry forms, visit penfield.org/events and click on Memorial Day, or call 340-8651. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. I hope we do have snow by March 10th. We haven't had it, there hasn't been any sledding, I don't think, around here.
I think you're the only one that wishes that.
I know, I probably am, but maybe more. So, Mrs. Lee, any announcements tonight?
Yes, thank you. The Penfield Trails Committee unfortunately had to cancel the indoor hike that was scheduled for next Saturday, February 11th. If that event is going to be rescheduled, that committee or the town will share that information. Again, the indoor hike for next Saturday has been canceled. As a reminder, again, on February 15th, during its regularly scheduled meeting at 6:30, the town board is seeking public input on the Clark House and Clark Road barn. Again, on Wednesday, February 15th. At the Penfield Town Hall Auditorium. During that meeting, there will be an overview of the planning progress for the Clark House, followed by an opportunity for the public to share its feedback and comments. If you're unable to attend in person, you can still participate by calling or through the online submission during the meeting. You can also review the planning progress and stay informed about other developments concerning the Clark House and the Clark Road barn by visiting the Projects of Community Interest page on the Town of Penfield website. That page can be accessed directly at www.penfield.org/Clarkhouse and Clark Road barn. There you'll find comprehensive reports, images, and be able to watch past meetings and discussions related to these important projects. The meeting will also be broadcast live on, again, Penfield TV, available through the Penfield TV app, or online via Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and PenfieldTV.org. We're looking for public input, and I think it's going to be critical for the board as we weigh and consider the next steps going forward regarding the Clark House and Clark Road barn. And so we invite the public again to share your feedback. We are all open ears. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I just have a couple announcements this evening. And I think during Goals and Priorities, the first one was mentioned by in communications of the staff spotlight that we've been started to do here in the town. And this week's staff spotlight was Lori Gray and Doug Sangster. They're in our town of Penfield there. They are a planning department. And we shine on this spotlight is there two dedicated members of the planning department, Lori Gray and Doug Sangster. Whether you visited the planning office or called with questions, you've likely interfaced with Lori or Doug. Together, they work tirelessly to ensure a seamless process when it comes to planning board referrals and responses, and they take on numerous other critical tasks. Lori has been serving as the planning department clerk since 2019, while Doug has been with the town since 2014. He started as a junior planner before becoming the town planner. So join us in thanking Lori and Doug for their outstanding service to our community. Thank you. And my second announcement here is the Penfield Community Center's Tuesday lunch counter. It's something new that they just started a few weeks ago. It's open from 11:30 to 12:30 on Tuesdays. The Penfield Community Center is eager to offer this to any residents of the town, or even outside residents. The menu offers delicious sandwiches and soups made to order at affordable prices, and $4 for a sandwich and chips, $3 for soup. The lunch menu is available online at www.penfieldrec.org, so you should be sure to take advantage of some of these weekly specials. Pre-orders are available for this. You can call 340-8655, or you can order at the counter. Enjoy a bite to eat at the lunch counter again on Tuesdays from 11:30 to 12:30 at the community center. I know I did last Tuesday. I had the most amazing grilled cheese sandwich. So I got to thank Pam for it was delicious. So, and actually I see some students here from the high school, so I don't know if you guys still get to go out during your lunch break. So I would encourage you all. I don't think you can go anywhere in Penfield, anywhere for $4 for a delicious lunch. So
Were there chips involved?
there was definitely. So thank you very much. And so stop in, really, it's a nice treat. So I want to thank them for doing that. So, and that's my announcements. Next order of business here is public participation. There are 3 ways you can do this. In person, you can also do this by phone by calling 340-8771, or also online at www.penfield.org. So this next up is your first chance for in person, and I believe we have a group here from Penfield High School that would like to speak to us tonight.
It's the
Amy.
Environmental Club, and they want to discuss or talk about the Climate Smart Communities Pledge.
Thank you. Whoever wants to be first, or you guys
We're all
coming?
going to do it together.
You need to come up and sit at one of these tables at the, at the microphone. Sure. Who's going first? If you just want to state your name for us.
Yeah, hi. My name is B. Reichman. I'm the president of the Penfield High School Environmental Club, and I'm here representing the club along with Walter and Marietta and all the people behind me. We also have some members from Color Penfield Green also here behind us to support us. They're our partner organization, and they've worked really hard to help us out. So first, I really just want to thank you, the board, for hearing our message, for listening to our mission. The last time I was here was 2019, and I was a freshman advocating for community choice aggregation, and I wanted to bring the club back here because I know that you care, I know that you listen, and I know that you really want to make a difference here, and I'm really grateful for that. We are really urging you today to help us register for Climate Smart Communities certification. So this program was designed by New York State to help local communities like ours to create concrete actions that will help us combat and adapt to climate change as we know it today. So Penfield could use this program and this certification to get access to potentially millions of dollars in grant funding and grant money that would help us reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, it would help us improve our air quality, and maximize our energy efficiency. It's really important and it's really easy for Penfield to become certified. We would have to pass a Climate Smart Communities pledge, and that would be through a municipal resolution. But after that, we would work in tandem with New York State to create these meaningful goals to help us combat climate change, and that is how we would gain the certification status. And I know that this program would create a better future for our town, a better future for the next generation. So I'm going to pass it off to Marietta, who can talk a little bit more about the details of the program.
So my name is Marietta Psaros, and I'm also a member of the Penfield High School Environmental Club. And throughout New York State, there's a total of 473 communities that actually participate in CSC certification, and some of them include Pittsford, Brighton, and the city of Rochester, which leaves us as one of the only towns in the area that is not already participating in this program. And as B previously mentioned, becoming certified in CSC will encourage Penfield to take initiative in local climate action through an increased access to resources such as New York State funding programs. These funds will allow us to implement projects focused on reducing greenhouse gas emissions and improving our climate change adaptation methods. For instance, Penfield can switch to alternative energy that is cleaner and more efficient, thus reducing costs, improving air quality, and creating greater energy independence within the town. Investing in sustainable practices can further increase engagement with Penfield residents by incentivizing the conservation of green spaces to sustain biodiversity and recreational outdoor areas. And through these steps, we can become a leading community in local climate action. So now I will pass it off to Walter to further explain the significance these actions have on us as teenagers in Penfield, as well as for the rest of the town.
Hello, my name is Walter, and I'd like to talk about how this would impact Penfield as a community. So Penfield in the past few years, we've made some important progress into already adding steps to becoming a greener community, such as buying Shadow Pines and turning that area into a park to preserve land for public use and for recreational use. And also the Penfield School District recently bought an electric bus, which will support that sort of climate-minded goals in the future that we need to have. Becoming a climate smart community could help the town continue making these sort of positive changes that will just keep this cycle going, and even small changes can make a large difference, like the electric bus. It just signals a whole trend starting to start, and that's why we are here today, to see if we can keep this trend going and keep Penfield on this green path.
Wonderful.
Great.
That's it for us.
That's it. Thank you, Dee, Marietta, and Walter. You guys did a wonderful job, and thank you very much. We'll certainly.
Is there any information that you'll be leaving with us? Any,
Do you have?
or anything that you might be providing to us as a follow-up?
Yeah, we were in touch with Sarah Waterman, I believe, and
Okay.
we can send her more information. There's a lot of links on the New York State webpage and things like that about the plan and the certification process. So we could go through her if you'd like, or we can send those links directly to you.
And you know,
So actually, if the board recalls, in September of last year, we were already presented with information on the climate smart communities. I think the environmental community, you're probably well aware that Penfield is actually designated already as a clean energy community, and we received high marks there. But for many of the reasons that you shared tonight, and of course your advocacy over the years, we passed a resolution already to pursue that designation because we agree that we should be making ongoing sustainable efforts through the town and be making decisions that, of course, are environmentally sound. So we are already in that process, but happy to take more information, and we can all, give you the credit for pushing us along that path. But we are already in that process of pursuing that designation.
and I was going to add to that. Thank you. That's a good point. That we have a new energy and environmental conservation committee that's forming, and they in turn are going to take this back and discuss this with at their first meeting. As a matter of fact, speaking with Sarah about this, so I know that that's something that will come up, and I'm sure you will have input at that as well. So I think it's all good, important.
Thank you for that.
They would love to have that, whatever information you guys have, and be able to have you guys have a voice in it. Absolutely.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
everyone.
Thank you for coming.
And Walter, as a side comment, that is a fantastic sweater. I hope you wear it more often.
I don't think he heard it.
I know.
We'll tell them.
We'll tell him. Okay.
Okay.
Is there anyone else in the audience tonight that would like to speak to the board? Okay. And I don't see anyone online at the time, so that's thank you so much,
Thank
you guys,
Yeah,
for coming.
Thanks for being here again.
There's another chance for public participation later in the meeting. So next order of business, board, is additions and deletions to agenda. Do we have any? Seeing none.
No.
Next, we have the approval of minutes. You have before you the January 4th, 2023. Is there any? Thank you, Mr. Allen. Any?
So moved.
I'll second.
Second. It's moved in. Can I have a roll call vote on those?
Kohl moved, and was it Candace the second?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes.
Board, has anyone received any petitions?
No.
Seeing none. The next order of business is resolutions by function. The first is law and finance. Mrs. Steckloff.
Budget amendment in the library fund.
So moved.
Second.
So whereas near the end of 2022, the library received a grant from Senator Brooke sponsoring an author visit at the Penfield Library in 2023. So whereas the town board desires to have an up-to-date budget in relation to the current income and expenditures, so now be it resolved that the following 2023 budget amendment be approved from revenue and budgeted surplus $20,000 to appropriations library programming for $20,000. And I heard what the author is, and it's a secret, so I can't tell you yet, but I'm extremely excited. So, thank you.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Budget amendment to 2022 in the library fund for gift and memorial activity.
So moved.
Second.
So whereas at their monthly meetings, the library board recognized revenue in 2022 totaling $1,999.06 in the gift and memorial fund for use on operational expenses. And whereas at their monthly meetings, the library board approved expenses in 2022 totaling $11,820.50 from the gift and memorial fund. And whereas the town board desires to have an up-to-date budget in relation to the current appropriations and revenues, so now be it resolved that the following 2022 budget amendment be approved. In revenue, gift and memorial interest of $534.06. Gift and memorial gifts and donations of $1,465 and budgeted surplus of $9,821.44. To appropriations of gift and memorial expenses would be $11,820.50. Thank you. Any questions? Roll call vote,
Drawe?
please. Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Setting a public hearing to consider a local law to amend Chapter 260 of Penfield Town Code, known as the Registration of Defaulted Mortgage and Vacant Property.
So moved.
Second.
So whereas the New York Assembly Law A3081, which limits the point at which local municipalities can require defaulted mortgages be registered with the municipality, was signed by the governor, and whereas Chapter 260 of the Penfield Town Code, registration of defaulted mortgage and vacant property, contains provisions that are not in conformance with the new law. And whereas the Town Board of the Town of Penfield wishes to consider adopting a proposed local law of 2023, which would amend Chapter 260 of the Penfield Town Code to conform with the New York State's new law. And the Town Board designate itself as the lead agency and classify this action as unlisted action pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act, which is seeker. So now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board shall hold a public hearing right here at the Penfield Town Hall on February 15th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m. to consider the matter and to hear all persons interested in the question of the adoption of the proposed local law, a copy which is attached hereto as Schedule A and made a part of hereof. And be it further resolved that the town clerk be and hereby is directed to publish and post a notice of the public hearing on the official signboard of the town in the manner prescribed by law, and the first publication thereof not to be less than 5 days and not more than 30 days before the date set for the public hearing, as foresaid. Thank you. Any questions? No. Roll call vote.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Advertising for bids for the installation services of LED street light products and materials.
So moved.
Second.
Be it resolved that the Director of Public Works be and hereby is authorized to advertise in the manner prescribed by law for sealed proposals to furnish the town of Penfield with installation services of LED streetlight products and materials. Now therefore be it further resolved, the service contract shall be in accordance with specifications prepared by the Director of Public Works. Sealed proposals are to be received in the office of the town clerk until February 24th, 2023 at 11 a.m. local time, and there and then to be opened and read publicly by the town clerk.
Again, Board, we know these are ARPA funds we're using for this to replace our LED lights, street lights. And any questions?
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Purchase of 2 2025 International HV 607 6-wheel dump trucks with plow and wing.
So moved. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can second.
Go ahead, Candace.
So moved.
Second.
You can do my job too,
No,
Debbie,
no,
whatever you want
no.
to do.
Sorry. I was waiting for a second.
All right. Whereas the Director of Public Works desires to purchase 2 2025 6-wheel dump trucks with plow and wing from Onondaga County Heavy Truck in connection with a statewide contract number 8996 from Regional International Corporation in Henrietta, New York, for a total cost of $499,465.52. And whereas funds for the purchase of said vehicles have been appropriated from the Highway Capital Reserve Fund in the adopted 2023 budget, totaling $480,000. And whereas the remaining funds of $19,465.52 for said purchase are budgeted in the 2023 Highway Department budget. Now therefore be it resolved that the Director of Public Works be and hereby is authorized to purchase said vehicles. Be it further resolved that the adoption of this resolution with respect to the expenditure from the Highway Capital Reserve Fund is subject to permissive referendum, and the town clerk be and hereby is directed to publish and post this notice in the manner prescribed by law.
Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Purchase of a 2023 John Deere 624P wheel loader.
So moved.
Second.
Whereas the Director of Public Works desires to purchase one 2023 John Deere wheel loader with front bucket attachment from New York State OGS contract from 5 Star Equipment in Rochester, New York, for a total cost of $250,230.18. And whereas the total funds of that exact amount are available in the 2023 Highway Department budget. Now therefore be it resolved that the Director of Public Works be and hereby is authorized to purchase said wheel loader.
Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Purchase of a 2025 International HX 620 10-wheel dump truck with plow and wing.
So moved.
Second.
Whereas the Director of Public Works desires to purchase one 2025 International HX 620 branded 10-wheel dump truck with plow and wing from Onondaga County Heavy Truck in connection with the statewide contract number 8996 from Regional International Corporation in Henrietta, New York, for a total cost of $295,487.72. And whereas total funds of that exact amount for said purchase are budgeted in the 2023 Highway Department budget, now therefore be it resolved that the Director of Public Works be and hereby is authorized to purchase a said vehicle.
Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Authorization to advertise for sealed proposals for a new Veterans Memorial Park restroom pavilion.
So moved.
Now I'm second. Sorry.
Whereas the town of Penfield desires to construct a new restroom facility along Columbus Crossing, and whereas the town of Penfield hired the MRB Group to design the new ADA-compliant restroom facility, and whereas Senator Samara Brook is providing the town with $205,650 towards the new construction, and whereas the town board has allocated the remaining funds to come from the Recreation Trust Fund for this project. Now therefore be it resolved that the town engineer be and hereby is authorized to advertise in the manner prescribed by law for sealed proposals for the new bathroom facility construction, and be it further resolved that the installation methods and materials covered by such sealed proposals shall be in accordance with plans and specifications which have been prepared by the MRB Group and are to be advertised on February 9th, 2023. The bids shall be received at the office of the town clerk until 11 a.m. Eastern through Wednesday, March 1st, at which point they are then to be opened and publicly read.
Questions? I know the town engineer I've spoken with, and we were hoping that this goes in the, after we get this, it goes in the ground soon this spring, and we can start work. I never thought I'd be so excited about a bathroom, restroom rather. So, roll call vote.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes. Advertising for bids for printing recreation program brochure.
So moved.
Second.
Be it resolved that the Director of Recreation be and hereby is authorized to advertise in the manner prescribed by law for sealed proposals to furnish the town of Penfield the following: printing of the Recreation Department seasonal program brochure. Be it further resolved that the service is covered by such sealed proposals as in accordance with the specifications prepared by the Director of Recreation. Sealed proposals are to be submitted to the office of the town clerk until 11 a.m. February 22nd, 2023, and then and there be opened and read publicly.
Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Drawe.
Aye.
Kohl.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
4 ayes.
Thank you. So we're coming up to our next public participation, but I wanted to give you a reminder in case you would like to call in. Any old business board, any new business board? Seeing none, this is your next chance for public participation. There again are 3 ways: in person, you can phone in at 340-8771, or online at www.penfield.org. And I'm not seeing anything online. Anything downstairs? Anyone calling in? No calls. No calls? So at this time, we have no executive session scheduled. Our next meeting of the legislative meeting will be right here on February 15th, 2023. So if no further calls, no one's calling in, nothing else, board, I will adjourn this meeting at 7:02. Thank you very much. Be safe. Have a wonderful night.